Zell's £1.75 million switch in the summer was a sign of his and Tottenham's ambitions for the season. Now those ambitions are confined to the FA Cup. It was Zell's late equaliser at Peterborough which kept Spurs in the Cup, and the penalty save of Ian Walker which squeezed them through the shootout. He's looking forward to a 2-month run in the side now that Eric Torsvedt has joined the casualty list. The average age of Ossie Ardiles' team today, just 23. Ipswich Town crept through the third round too. An extra time replay winner gifted by Swindon to leading scorer Ian Marshall did the trick. Bulgarian Boncho Genchev is preferred to Chris Kiwomya as Marshall's striking partner. Dermot Gallagher proudly displaying his FIFA badge is the man in charge. It's the last weekend in January and Tottenham Hotspur are still looking for their first victory of 1994. They've lost to all 5 of the Premiership teams that they've faced since the turn of the year. They really are searching for a foothold in a troubled season. But so often it's the Cup that brings the best out of Spurs. Dean Austin their right back, Darren Anderton, one of 3 players to pass morning fitness tests. And they really would have been down to the bare bones without those 3. David Linnigan, whose brother Andy of course scored the FA Cup winner last May for Arsenal. Samways, Anderton, slick Thompson but not Johnson. Austin just managed to keep it in and Johnson has conceded the corner. Good to see him back after another major knee operation. He's had 2 in the last 3 years, Gavin Johnson. It's towards Dizelle, it's come for Calderwood, and it came to him so quickly he couldn't control it. But it's been a promising start for Tottenham. Linnigan. Yowns is pulled into a good position. Tracked by Sedgley. Slater. Headed by Nethercott. This is Williams. Stockwell racing beyond him. Instead towards Marshall. Walker committed. Corner kick is the verdict. Stuart Nethercott and Ian Walker going for the same ball, and the goalkeeper didn't quite get there. Towards Walk, and Sedgley had to get the vital touch that time. Thompson's corner causing some problems for Spurs. It'll be Genchev's turn now from the left flank. Linnigan beyond the far post, locked and smuggled away. Austin got a touch, Linnigan denied. Turning up the volume inside Portman Road. Spurs hemmed in. It's Thompson. Walk got to that one, but goal kick given the Bournemouth already across the dead ball line. But a whole array of corners from Ipswich Town, stretching Tottenham Hotspur's defensive resources to the limit. John Walk couldn't quite squeeze that one back. With a flick on, Barnby running free. Forrest has come to the edge of his box. Now, what did he stop that with? His chest. Referee Dermot Gallagher was very definite about that. He's been hounded by a couple of Tottenham players. But Craig Forrest came all the way and kept on coming. The referee was pretty well placed to make a judgment, and he clearly pointed to his chest, but which part of Craig Forrest's anatomy blocked the shot from Barnby? Well, it looked like he turned into it and caught it with his right elbow. Yowns to Slater. Brought down by Calderwood. Typical skipping run from Stuart Slater. 10 minutes of the half remaining. It's Thompson, slipped into Slater, header from Austin has found Marshall, but there's a handball there. Here Marshall was offside in actual fact. Or was he? Yeah, just. Austin. Towards Dizelle, just couldn't quite grow enough. Edinburgh. Sedgley. Flick was from Johnson. It's come for Barmby. Oh, and turned away by Linnigan. With Anderton waiting to pounce. Tottenham don't need telling what a hole Teddy Sheringham's injury has left in their hopes and plans for the season. They were 5th in the table when he was injured at Old Trafford in October. They're now 15th, and Sheringham still comfortably their leading scorer. Just can't find that killer touch at the moment. Sheringham watches on from the stands as Scotwell brings Ipswich clear. Genchev. Good challenge that by Nethercott. That's a very accomplished young defender. Ipswich corner, and that means Neil Thompson from this right-hand side, and that means Walker and Linnigan forward. Thompson to fire it in. Walk beyond the back post, it's Marshall! And Ian Marshall, who saw Swindon Town in the 3rd round, has put Tottenham Hotspur behind in the 4th. Ipswich Town's leading scorer lashes the ball into the top of the net, and no surprise that it came from a corner. Ward knocked it down, and Marshall knocked it high into the roof of the net. And all credit to Mick McGibbon and the work that's been done on the training grounds, because Ipswich have been dangerous from just about every corner. Ian Marshall has scored 4 of Ipswich Town's 5 goals since his return to the side on New Year's Day. That's number 12 of the season. Williams. Thompson. On the back heel, Thompson, good save. He's got almost a year without a goal, Neil Thompson, which is a mystery when you see how powerfully he strikes the ball with his left foot. Anderton. Kasky. In towards Sedgley. One or two hearts in mouths in that Ipswich goal mouth then. Steve Sedgley got up well beyond the far post. It was a searching cross from Kasky. Some encouragement for Tottenham. Nicely played by Williams. This is Johnson. Ooh, and it was only just in front of Genchev. Good defending again from Nethercott. Genchev will take it. In towards Walker, oh, it's a free header, but it's gone in off Johnson. 2-0 Ipswich lead. John Walker really should have buried the header, but it was his colleague Gavin Johnson, who was an innocent bystander really, who I think got the final touch. A curious goal, but it's another goal from a corner. And Tottenham just haven't been able to deal with them. Definitely Johnson. Anderton. Oh, marvellous run by Darren Anderton. Sol Campbell up at his shoulder here. In towards Kasky. Came off John Walk, it'll be a corner. Still one or two little glimmers of hope for Tottenham. but it's been a performance which has summed up their season in so many ways. Attractive to watch, neat and purposeful, but it's lacked that knockout blow. Good jabs, no body punches. Here's Edinburgh trying to provide one, he nearly did. Well, any source will do. Justin Edinburgh has only ever scored once for Spurs in more than 100 games for the club. He would have been an unlikely saviour, but he only missed by a foot. Thompson, onside, Genchev. Marshall trying to get there in support of him. It's going to be Thompson. Oh, yes! It's the end of the road to Wembley for Tottenham Hotspur. It could be the start of something big for Ipswich Town. Neil Thompson's first goal for almost a year seals it with 5 minutes to go. Played in by Genchev. And Thompson, who theoretically anyway is so dangerous with that left foot of his, realises his potential with just 5 minutes remaining. It's 3-0. Samways. Here's Campbell. Still Tottenham pass. Trying to thread a way through. Austin. Here's Barbie, and they found a way through. How they know it? Off Forrest and off the bar, and that is Tottenham's afternoon in a moment. It was a tremendous save, in fairness. Barbie will be disappointed. Craig Forrest spread himself, and there's plenty of him. It's a good save, actually. It's an awkward height for him. He can't believe it. Anderton this time, and Calderwood over the top. Not your day, is it? But amidst all the headlines that will inevitably accompany Tottenham Hotspur's exit and all the questions that will be asked about the remainder of their season, let's not lose sight of the part that Ipswich have played in engineering a deserved victory. It's Ipswich Town ahead for the last 16. And the season's last chance of glory slips through Tottenham's hands. Gavin Johnson got the second of the 2 corner kick goals, and Ipswich Town are in the 5th round via triumphs over Premiership opposition. Impressive cup credentials. Spurs season is reduced to a survival game, and they may need a couple of new faces to be sure of winning it. But here in East Anglia, Ipswich Town have completed the first leg of what, who knows, may be a famous double. Ipswich Town 3, Tottenham Hotspur 0.
Your manager, Mick McGinn, is very thorough, particularly on the opposition. What did he tell you about Tottenham today?
Well, he went to watch them against Swindon, and he made a few points that where we could get at them, which was corners, really, one of the main things. And we got, I think, was our first 2 goals from corners, so you know, it worked well.
You could have had more than a couple, really, from corners too.
Yeah, we work quite hard on corners, and I don't think Tottenham have got that many big players in the team.